UnitedHealthcare and its local healthcare partners are collaborating to address vaccine hesitancy, vaccine availability, and the health of Kentuckians. Joining me now to talk more about this is Homeless Housing Coalition of Kentucky Executive Director Adrienne Bush and Melissa Mather, who is the Communications Officer with Family Health Centers. Now, Adrienne, I'm going to start with you first. Can you tell us a bit about the Homeless and Housing Coalition of Kentucky and what you're seeing as far as vaccine hesitancy and getting the shot?
Sure. So the Homeless and Housing Coalition of Kentucky is a statewide organization. We're working to end homelessness and fulfill the promise of an affordable home. And so part of that is public health, and we want to make sure that our folks are getting the COVID-19 vaccination and other sorts of vaccinations that are recommended, of course, and making sure that they are healthy at home.
And that is so important. Okay, and Melissa, could you tell us a bit about Family Health Centers and what you're seeing with the vaccine?
Sure. So Family Health Centers, we are a community health center with 7 locations here in Louisville, Kentucky, which means that we provide primary medical care, dental services, behavioral health care services to anyone regardless of the ability to pay. And we have one location that's special. It's called Phoenix. It's our healthcare for the homeless, which serves individuals who are homeless or are in between housing. And, we've been providing vaccines since late February. We've provided over 10,000 shots to date. And then we also provide, specific services to the homeless to try to outreach to them with COVID, the vaccine, vaccine hesitancy, all of those sorts of things.
That is so wonderful. Okay, and Adrienne, how are you providing information to encourage vaccinations?
We feel that our role as a trusted provider allows us to have one-on-one conversations with our clients and mitigate any barriers they may be facing, whether it's transportation or information about vaccine availability. So we've been doing one-on-one outreach to the folks that we serve. We have just kind of ongoing conversations about what can we do to get you the information that you need. And then also as our, a larger organization, we use our social media and our partners at Kentucky Voices for Health, especially to make sure that we are amplifying good public health messaging, trusted public health messaging, and also lifting up when our local health departments are having vaccination clinics on site where they're going to where people are. We think that is really, really important.
And Melissa, how is Family Health Centers providing information about vaccinations?
So I think Adrienne had it really on point where it's about education, it's about trust. And then often, especially with our homeless population, where it's, often their days are about day-to-day survival, it's about meeting those individuals where they are. And when I say that, I mean both kind of figuratively and literally. So, when someone, when COVID doesn't seem like a really big problem, or it's kind of not the biggest concern that they have, it's hard to convince someone to get a vaccine for something that doesn't seem as an immediate threat for folks. So part of that is just helping to address those immediate needs that person might have, and try to help them in that moment. And that builds trust with that individual. So you can provide that education, and then maybe next time they'll be in a better place to being receptive to receiving that vaccine.
Okay, and Adrienne, what resources are available to help individuals get a vaccine, and how can we learn more?
Sure. So we provide a lot of information through our social media channels. Our website is www.hhck.org. And of course, we're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
And Melissa, same question for you. What resources are available to help individuals get a vaccine, and how can we learn more?
Sure. So Phoenix, that's located at 712 East Muhammad Ali Boulevard here in Louisville, Kentucky. And then you can also visit our website, www.fhclouisville.org.
Fantastic. Well, thank you both so much for talking with me and for all that you're doing to help spread information and keep people informed.
Thank you.